All right, thanks for tuning in to Leading Forecasts and just another great day here across central Indiana. Right now we're at 84 in Indianapolis and Columbus, 83 in Lafayette, 90 in Terre Haute, 87 in Bloomington, and it says 75 in Anderson, but I'm not 100% sure that's accurate. Going on over to the highs today, 85 in Indianapolis, 81 in Anderson, 84 in Lafayette, 90 was our hot spot in Terre Haute, and 87 in Bloomington. Going on over the satellite picture, it's clear here across central Indiana with the exception of a few patches of clouds here and there, but most of the state today saw plenty of sunshine, and we're getting used to that sunshine, but it does look like it's going to come to an end over the next 24 to 36 hours. Here's our next weather system that's coming across the Dakotas into Minnesota. We also have a pretty strong storm that's coming along the east coast here, producing some severe weather out along the east coast. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect for most of Minnesota, as well as eastern Virginia and eastern North Carolina, where there are some severe thunderstorms going up at this hour. This is going to be our producer tomorrow, producing some severe weather up across Minnesota. That's west almost into the Dakotas, where those showers and thunderstorms have gone up, producing warnings including damaging winds and large hail. Slight risk up in that area today, as well as along the east coast. Most of this is damaging winds and some hail. Tomorrow, slight risk comes our way. It includes a large portion of the Midwest from Indiana to central and southern Illinois down into Missouri, and that's going to be for, again, damaging winds and large hail. I don't think we're going to see a large or any kind of a major tornado threat tomorrow, maybe a couple isolated weak ones as we get into the day. This is going to be our troublemaker. This is a trough that's sitting up to our north and northwest, and this will continue to work its way south. In fact, by the time we get into tomorrow, you can see here's this trough digging into the northern portion of the Midwest into the Great Lakes, and that's going to continue to work its way through. And as we get into the weekend, look at this big, what I would call a bowling ball trough, and this is just really dominating the weather pattern over the eastern portion of the country, and it's going to bring us much cooler weather. If you thought last weekend was cooler, wait till you see the forecast. Here's the pressure set up, low pressure center now over southern Canada, this cold front extending down through the Great Plains, and that's where those showers and thunderstorms are blowing up tonight, and they're going to continue to do so. The winds right now for us are backed out of the southwest, but as we get into tomorrow morning, the winds are going to take a shift and they're going to turn out of the south. It's going to prime our atmosphere for some showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, but before we get there, lows tonight going to be in the mid to upper 60s, 64 here in the city, 67 down south, and 64 up in Lafayette. Tomorrow, those winds do take a southwesterly turn. Here's that cold front now starting to move from Lafayette over into Bloomington, Illinois. That's going to work its way south, and as it does, showers and thunderstorms will fire. But tomorrow, highs will be 87 here in Indy. We're going to keep it warmer south, where the rain won't get there until later. We're talking 90 down in Bloomington, 89 in Columbus. And then here we go. Here's the big low sitting over Canada, a cold front stretching down all the way from Canada into the Great Plains. And we're going to have to watch this little low. The model runs are picking up on this low pressure center developing at the surface up across northern Indiana. If that should happen, it might change the game of severe weather tomorrow afternoon for us. We'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. Going on over, we're talking about rain. We're still in a drought, and I think we're going to get some decent rain amounts out of this. Right now, this is the NAM model, and this is only indicating 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch in place. But look as we go over to the Euro model, where they're indicating as much as 1 1/4 inches in some places west and north of the city, and then the GFS model indicating, which is an American model, that's indicating as much as 1 inch and maybe even 1 1/4 inches in some places. We'll just have to wait and see. I think we'll get more than 1/10, but 1 1/4 inches might be pushing it. So going on over to the 5-day forecast tomorrow, 90 p.m. thunderstorms. I think some of those will be severe tomorrow night or late tomorrow afternoon. Damaging winds and large hail again will be the main threats. I don't think we'll see a big tornado threat by any means. And then Friday, partly sunny, 87, 77 for your high on Saturday with mostly sunny conditions, partly cloudy Sunday, 79, and 80 on Monday. We will warm up a little bit next week, but I don't think it's going to be anything really incredible.